First person charged under Hong Kong security law found guilty of terrorism, inciting secession.
Here's a summary of the article.
A prison van carrying Tong Ying Kit, the first person charged under the new national security law, arrives at High Court for a hearing, in Hong Kong, China, July 27, 2021. Reuters, Toronto. Hong Kong, July 27. The first person charged under Hong Kong's national security law was found guilty on Tuesday of terrorism and inciting secession in a landmark case with long-term implications for how the legislation reshapes the city's common law traditions. An alternative charge of dangerous driving causing grievous bodily harm was not considered. Former waiter Tong Ying Kit, 24, was accused of driving his motorcycle into 3 riot police while carrying a flag with the protest slogan, "Liberate Hong Kong. Revolution of Our Times," which prosecutors said was secessionist.
This post received a score of 2,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Crazy everything begin with a Hong Kong kid killing his Taiwanese girlfriend in Taiwan.
I bet that trial took all of 5 minutes.
It actually took just over 2 weeks. No jury though, but the details are in there.
No jury doesn't mean much in of itself. Loads of countries don't do that, including mine.
True, jurors for everything is a US thing. But IIRC in this case the judges were hand-selected by Carrie Lam. Which is a slap in the face of an independent judiciary they had until recently.
Something like 3% of criminal cases in the US are decided by jury trial, the rest are bench trial.
I do admit I should not have said everything, I meant it more as an expression of exaggerated difference from most other systems. Sorry about that.
Greater than former waiter Tong Ying Kit, 24, was accused of driving his motorcycle into 3 riot police while carrying a flag with the protest slogan, "Liberate Hong Kong. Revolution of Our Times," which prosecutors said was secessionist. Is anyone here seriously going to claim this behavior wasn't terrorism and inciting secession?
That's not mentioned in title, so yes.
Democracy takes another knife in the ribs.
As if Hong Kong was ever democratic.
The slogan he bore on the flag, "Liberate Hong Kong, Revolution of Our Times," itself could be argued, and the defense did, not to be inherently separatist. But, intentionally driving a motorcycle into several police offices, whilst holding up a flag with a politically charged slogan is definitely terrorism.
Still more time than the January 6th people will get.
The real news will be when the first person is found not guilty. Who am I kidding? That'll never happen.
Firstly, this ruling has determined the slogan, "Liberate Hong Kong, Revolution of Our Times," is a secessionist offense. Uttering those words in Hong Kong now means you risk life imprisonment. Same likely goes for similar slogans like "Free Hong Kong," "Democracy Now." While he should have never drove through a police line, the video clearly shows police jumping out at him while HES moving on his bike, so to argue he intentionally tried to mow down police and undermine Hong Kong law in order to further his political agenda is also a bit ridiculous. Obviously it's a given that Hong Kong is dead, but nonetheless this is both sad and ridiculous no matter how you look at it.
While he should have never drove through a police line, the video clearly shows police jumping out at him while HES moving on his bike, so to argue he intentionally tried to mow down police and undermine Hong Kong law and order to further his political agenda is also a bit ridiculous. Dangerous driving, wounding an officer are all charges that could reasonably be applied in this case, sure, but terrorism in this instance is so far-fetched. Yeah, I suspect his intention was to drive away, and the intention of the police to stop him, but then that gets transformed to terrorism as if they could show that his intention was to ram a group of policemen.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.